It's a classic case of complicating something that's very simple. If you go back to the Zen principles, right? I really love the Zen way of living. Eat when hungry, sleep when sleepy, drink water when thirsty. Okay, now what throws a wrench into this is trendy things like intermittent fasting. Everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon. So, you know, how
fasting we are doing,
is,
yes.
Right, so there's a history behind it. So, you know, before I was talking about all the diets, so all the diets are based around restriction, right? So that spoils people's relationship with food. Food is something to be celebrated about, something to enjoy, something pleasurable. And of course, it nourishes you at the same time. What an amazing creation that universe, that planet Earth worked for 3 billion years to create the perfect foods for us, and we can enjoy them. You know, a perfectly healthy diet is a diverse diet, a happy diet. It doesn't have to be all about restriction. Now I understand what there's food intolerances, where people have chronic issues, of course. But the relationship with food, that needs to be really checked on. And when we do that, so all diets are all about restriction in one way or another. Keto is about don't eat enough carbs, right? Low-fat diet is about, of course, not enough fats. Don't eat more fat. So there's all restrictions. So like I'd say about 20 years back, people had enough. All the people are still doing it. Then they're like, okay, you know what? It's not about restriction of what you eat. Now let's talk about restriction of when to eat. It's still restriction. And that's what intermittent fasting is. It again spoils a relationship with food.
Exactly.
You know, I know there are a lot of people who say that we're getting amazing results, intermittent fasting. We had amazing results. Well, you're getting amazing results because you were being a glutton before. You were eating too much. You had no timing and stuff. Or you're eating processed foods or crab foods, right? But it's not intermittent fasting that's going to create that magic. As I said, fairly simple. Zen, eat when you're hungry. Eat to the satisfaction, ideally like 80% full. Don't overeat. So there are simple principles around it. What else can I say? Yeah, be mindful. Mindful when you're eating, right? When you celebrate, when you eat together with friends, that's great. You're celebrating it because food is supposed to be celebration as well. But when you're having TV dinners, when you're doing, I know it's a cliche thing that don't watch in front of television, don't be distracted. But you're only doing that because you're not enjoying your food. But if you really are, if you really have that connection with your food, I mean, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie in the sense I don't eat every damn thing on the planet, but I'm choosy, I'm picky because my health conscious, but I enjoy that, right? So that's another Zen principle, right? Build self-awareness, be conscious about your food.